Hello, and this is Fast Lawyer with Oculus Rift Reviews. Today we're reviewing and playing a little bit of Apocalypse Rider. Now this is the Oculus Rift version, not to be confused with the Oculus Go version. They're different. And I believe this version is exactly the same as the one in the Steam store for the HTC Vive. And I believe also for the Oculus Rift as far as the Steam version. So I am reviewing the Oculus Rift version on the Oculus Store, but I believe it's completely the same as the Steam version. I bought this game for 99 cents. I believe it's also been on sale for 99 cents on the Steam Store. And long story short, do I recommend this game? I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. So that's really a neutral recommendation. I don't think that's a cop-out because I do think this game can be fun at the 99 cents level. Okay? So, as you can see, I'm almost at an hour played, and this is about the maximum that you can play the game before it starts losing any of its fun. And the main reason it loses fun is because there is a lot of grinding in order to unlock upgrades and new bicycles and new bikes. Let's take a look at the bikes. The first one that you start off with is Scrambler. Okay, that one's free, comes with the game. And then you buy the muscle. I forgot how much that one. I think it was 2,000. And then you have to buy upgrades for it as well. And then you have the bobber. The bobber is 5,000. As you can see right now, I'm at $1,156, and it is quite a grind to get those $5,000, especially since you have to repeat levels over and over in order not just to get the upgrades that you need to beat the higher levels, but also to buy the new bike. Then there's the Cruiser at 10,000, and finally you have the Shinobi at 50,000. So as you can see, there's a lot of grinding. As far as upgrades, you can see that with my muscle bike, I maxed out the speed, but I still need the acceleration and handling. And then I believe it's an extra, I believe it's 500 to get one more acceleration, and 500 to get 300 plus the 500 to get all the way max on handling as well. So that's quite a lot of grinding. And then there's the map. Sorry, let's look at the map. As you can see, this is the first map here, which was completed. Then you have the second map. The problem is that you get stuck with the levels where you have to pass a certain amount of vehicles because your bike just isn't fast enough. So you have to get all the upgrades. Once you get all the upgrades, though, you still have to beat it several times in order to buy the new bike. Now here are the options. As you can see, I turned the music off. It was kind of annoying, and I changed the units to miles per hour. So let's go ahead and play some of the games so you get a sense of the gameplay. Now you do use your touch controllers, and what you do is you hold on to the handlebars, but then you don't have to keep them holding on. All you do is press left trigger or right trigger, in this case right trigger for gas and left trigger for brakes. And then you move your motion controllers up and down and sideways in order to move your bike. So it's kind of like like you're holding on to a steering wheel of a vehicle. It's very similar as far as whether you want to... That's something new that I hadn't seen, as a car that moves back and forth that fast. Which I guess that can be annoying. Whoa! And you can get in trouble if you start going this slow. I think I'm okay, but I definitely need to stop crashing. So let's see if there's enough time. I don't know. All those crashes might have made me have to replay the level. Yeah, I don't have enough to get far enough to pass the level. As you can see, I failed. Those crashes really hurt me, so you can't really crash as much as I did. So let's go ahead and try the level again. These are quick levels. They shouldn't take that long. I think my bike is upgraded enough to beat this level, but I just can't get into that many collisions. And as you can see, the steering is kind of tough. Oh, I have to stop right here. You see, sometimes you can get caught in the traffic, and there's not much you can do in those instances. You don't really want to go the wrong way for too long. So as you can see, I only have one bar as far as steering, and that makes it kind of tough to do any kind of steering. So it's less about skill and more about your upgrades. This game can be fun. I just wish the grinding wasn't as bad as it is in this game. And I don't know if I might need to do an upgrade. I think I can get to the finish line. Oh, I thought that was the end. Sorry. I was on cruise mode. I was thinking that was the end, but it's not. And once you go that slow, it's really hard to get around these cars that move. So now I'm really in a bind. And I was looking at my map. I was thinking that the game was over. And you know what? I think I did. Crap. I keep saying that. I really need to pick up speed now in order to beat this level. And I did, I think. Just barely. Okay, that was not great on my part. But as you can see, I don't have all the upgrades. I'm trying to save enough to actually get a bike. So let's go ahead and do this next level. So you can see this one is where it doesn't really matter how well I play. I have to get 40 misses in the amount of time given. I think it said 50 seconds to start off with, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it said 46. I really don't want to spend any more money on upgrades. I'm really hoping to get the new bike and upgrade that. And I really have to lean in a lot in order to get the bike to move from one lane to the next, because it is really stiff handling. And now as you can see, I had 0 mistakes. And there's maybe a few vehicles I could have almost missed, maybe 3 or 4 that I could have gotten closer to, but there's no way I could have gotten to 40. My bike's just not fast enough. It definitely needs upgrades in order to pass this stage 9. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's see what we can do. And I have 2,000. So I really don't want to spend that last one on the handling, because I really want to buy the new ride, and I don't want to spend it on this bike. So let's see how this goes. Handling is one of those things that is good to have, but it's definitely better to have acceleration and speed. You need those. You can't do enough car misses without speed and acceleration. It's just impossible. Whereas even with poor handling, you can still do it if you're on top of things. You see, I missed one car that I could have almost missed. Oh, I got 40. Yes. Barely. In last second. Okay, so you see, it's just very difficult with my speed, acceleration all max, and my handling at 2. And I just needed one more for the full upgrade. It was still difficult to finish the level. I did a perfect run. There's only really one vehicle I can recall that was a near miss that I didn't get close to, but all the other vehicles I did get really close by. So again, you need to get the upgrades in order to clear this level. It's just impossible to do otherwise. So you're going to be redoing levels over and over again. There is a lot of grind, and you see I only have 2,000, so I still need a lot more in order to get the bobber, which is I believe 5,000. I'm Fast Lawyer. I'm with Oculus Rift Reviews. Again, I give this a 5 out of 10. It's only 99 cents, and that's why I'm being, I think, kind of generous. I haven't noticed any issues as far as performance-wise or crashing. Sometimes it says on the final scoreboard that I crashed once, even though I didn't crash. That's really the only error I noticed. And as you can see, as far as distance, it says miles, so it did correspond with my unit change there. When you restart the game, it restarts the initial screen where it shows you the controls. I don't know why. I wish you could skip that, but you can't. But it's very short. Yeah, that. So in the end, 99 cents. That's what I would pay for this game, and even then, I would give it a 5 out of 10. It's clear this is a mobile VR game, Oculus Go game, that's been translated to Oculus Rift and HTC Vive. So buy only if you're interested in this type of game, and even then, I give it a 5 out of 10, a neutral recommendation. This is Fast Lawyer. I'm with Oculus Rift Reviews. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Goodbye.